Hello, UGC fans, and welcome back to UGC Overwatch. Today, or tonight, better say, if you're joining us from the East Coast, we will bring you more of our Season 16 Overwatch playoffs. Tonight, we're bringing you a match in the Intermediate League, the quarterfinals between Imperial Phoenix, Quetzalcoatl versus Victorem, and this is going to be an exciting match. We have Quetzalcoatl coming in number 1 and Victorem coming in at number 8. My name is Guthix, and I'm pleasure to be joined by Ethan. LordThEthan, pleasure casting with you, my friend, as always.
Yeah, it's going to be an absolute pleasure casting with you. It's going to be a pleasure watching this series unfold. The gates have already opened up, and here we actually see a dive composition being utilized by Quetzalcoatl versus the kind of rush, brawly style comp that we're going to be seeing from Victorem as well. So the fight's already broken out on point. It could go either way at this point. It's really just a matter of seeing who plays their particular comp better here. And my anticipation is that it's Quetzalcoatl.
Well, there's a lot of different angles that Quetzalcoatl can come in on with this spam from Gabe. Gabe opted to play the fair, already close to the barrage. Point is unlocked though. It's mostly controlled by Victorem. Victorem's team is all on point, almost had the cap, and they do get it. Now they just need to bunker down from this poke coming in from John. And he's getting out dangerously low. No picks yet. Gabe finally finds an opening kill onto Akira. Now they don't have the Baptiste. That's going to be a costly one. They're trying to find the opportunity to go in. Flip gets the nano boost on John Coggering. Now the barrage is there. Look for value. Only gets one. Let Ping gone. Stole the barrage kill. They are able to win that team fight and finally getting build up some of their own percent.
We were talking a little bit about this in the booth before the match started, Guthix. I really do think that this is going to be a quick series, a one and done, 3-0, and then we call it a night after that. And it's the patience and tempo that Quetzalcoatl is currently playing at, that I've seen them play at several times now, that really gives me confidence in that assertion. You're going to see the bomb lobbed in onto the objective here, following a devastating anti-nade. Look at that! Bendystraw picking up 2 just to start the fight.
Bendystraw bending the entire team of Victorem, picking up the double kill there. Finds a 3rd kill onto Adit to pick up the hat trick. And you say that this one's going to be a quick one and done series with 3-0 win for Quetzalcoatl, but I gotta lean a bit to the other side here, Ethan, because last week we saw a big upset coming in from the number 15 team, eliminated the number 2 team. It was a big upset for eNet Vanguard walking away and the Talentless Esports, so anything can really happen. So far, it's Quetzalcoatl's momentum. They have controlled this point, 60% build up, and they are winning this second team fight. Find those stagger kills. Bendystraw, Gabe, and Valerie all contributing here, forcing what looks to be a last team fight scenario.
A part of it is the ult cycling that you're seeing here. Already you're coming up on another barrage, another pulse bomb, another nano. Pleb has found a stagger elimination onto Elapane, which is going to increase the regrouping time that Victorem has to work through in order to get another push in.
Valerie. Valerie looking for the pulse bomb, almost got it on the Baptiste. They're all the way back though, in the back line. Yeah. He's looking for more. That Baptiste is not safe. John Cochran finds one, finds the double kill, and they have that barrage to pick up the 3rd. Haley takes out Gabe though, but that's not going to be enough. So the rest of the team walks in. Ness gets the echo copy onto the Diva. It's the sole survivor. Ness is going to be there taking out the copy, and shortly follow is the remains of the echo. A bit of a stall coming in from LePain. I don't think
it's hard to
really
stay on.
Can do. Yeah, it's kind of hard to stay on here. Haley gets back though with the Lucio, almost has to beat. If they can get it, that might be a difference maker here in this team fight, but gets punched out of existence by Gabe. It's the tanks now taking their point on to the point. Spin round and round it goes. LePain on the wrecking ball, and that's gonna do it. All blue in the kill feed, 100% to 30%, and what was a quick fight given up to start for Victorem to pick up that point, Ethan, to build that first percent. Quickly, we saw the momentum switch for Imperial Phoenix.
It's like a game of chess or chicken. What it was waiting for the opportunity to to strike here. Quetzalcoatl waited. They waited until Akirel had planted the amplification matrix, and then after that, they know how they have to engage. They know where they can and cannot engage right there. And when you're looking at the choke, when you've got John Cockering in the point, yeah, we're saying it this time, Chad. You guys can stop losing your minds. When you've got John in the choke, just kind of brawling it out with Edith on the Reinhardt. And then the amplification matrix comes up, you know that you don't have to play that angle. You can take an alternative route, and that's exactly what was coming up. And look at Gabe as well, using the alternative route to find the opening blood onto Haley, and that's a crucial pick here, following up with the second elimination.
Oh, he gets the double kill, and the rest of the team shortly follow. Let's add that has anything to say about it. Gets one, but Gabe finding the 4K in that team fight. We see Quatron switching over to the Echo.
Yeah.
To deal with that Baron. Ness switching DPS as well. He walked in, got onto the point, but 2 stagger kills. Gabe just snipes him out of the existing, gets the direct shots. Too much.
Yeah, too much. You can't mitigate that. Not on Lucio, not on Baptiste, for sure. And now you're taking an early fight here, but the concussion blast blasts you backwards, and Valerie finds another early blood.
Oh my gosh, you have Valerie on the Tracer on the flank, taking out any stagger heroes from Victorem. Now they're down 1. They have to wait, and now they're down 2. Adit finds another kill. Or Adit gets taken out by Valerie. Sorry, Valerie finds another kill. And they can't walk in.
Oh,
Picking up full support. There's no Reinhardt shield to hide behind. They're forced all the way to the spawn point. Quetzalcoatl, this rainy, this barrage of rockets from Gabe, and Valerie sneakily getting these assassin kills. It's just staggering. 50% already built up, Ethan.
Yeah, it's using the map to your advantage, and you know, definitely Gabe is quite the skilled DPS player, but man, is Pharmacy just a little overtuned, a little free right now. There's the Pulse Bomb going out, a nice booster as well from LePain, and the Amplification Matrix is meant to top them back up, despite an anti-nade that almost crippled the push, but they have to push here.
Oh, there's a barrage, and forces everyone in the back. Gabe will get the flank kill. It's Quarton, and now Work gets both the DPS. Quarton and Ness pick up some kills. Now it's a Valerie in the Bendy Straw with the Nano Boost. Instead, John Cochrane is just looking for value. He finds some more, gets the D-Max. That's just a Baby Diva on point. That's going to definitely be staggered out. D-Mac comes out, just uses the Diva Bomb to regroup.
Oh no, Aiden.
I added Aiden, but doesn't get any value. Now John Cochrane finds a double kill with the Primal Rage. 97, 99%, and this one's looking like 100-0, folks. The rest of the team falls for Victorem. And they are going to walk away here with Quetzalcoatl with the first map of Nepal.
And a good map it was as well. This is looking quite reminiscent of a series that you and I casted a little while ago. Was Imperial Phoenix Quetzalcoatl versus Hot Soup, and they looked equally dominant in that matchup on this particular map. And again, I think that part of it plays to these strengths. Here's Quartron with play of the game, finding the sticky bomb kill onto Gabe, and as well the focus beam kill onto Phoenix on the Mercy there, eliminating the Pharmacy from the skies. But you know, winning these fights, it's not just about securing picks. It's not just about getting kills. It's about finding the right kills. And so you leave. I think it was Pleb on the Ana, just totally undisturbed. They're able to apply the nano boost to Bendy Straw, and then after that, just all hell breaks loose there for Victorem. They fall apart in the push that really mattered, the push that they wanted to seize the objective, control, and fortify themselves in a good position. They just never got that chance. They might get that chance heading into our next map. Guthix. I think that, however, Quetzalcoatl still holds a serious advantage here. So we're gonna be. I'm eager to see how either of our narratives unfold here. The quick win for Quetzalcoatl or a possible upset from Victorem. Either way, I'm in it for some good Overwatch, and I think that the next map we're going to foster some pretty good Overwatch.
Yeah, absolutely. Our next map for Escort is Havana. Tons of great Overwatch camping here all the time. And I'm sorry, I'm reading the game chat. We have Jonathan Rooster Halo. Instead of John Connery. Jonathan Rooster Halo. I love it. John is actually going to be subbed out here. Bear is going to be coming in for Quetzalcoatl. So we'll have to see if Bear can step it up and contribute to this team. You talk about, Ethan, a lot of the times in the last map, we really didn't see, a lot of just standout, players alright, this player's going to get 4, 5, 6 kills. For the majority of the fight, we saw all the team of Quetzalcoatl contributing. We saw Gabe, Valerie, Bendy Straw, even Pleb stepping up a little bit on the support lineup. We saw the entire team of this Quetzalcoatl on Imperial Phoenix able to contribute and secure the map win on Nepal. And, well, Ethan, I really think that's the big difference maker of why these Imperial Phoenix Quetzalcoatls are still undefeated, 7-0, perfect record, and they are rushing to the finals.
Oh yeah, they want to win. I mean, they've already won every game in the regular season. They're looking to pick up as many wins as they possibly can here in the quarterfinals as well. 7-0. That's a 7-game win streak. That's double what the next closest win streak is here for Phoenix Rebirth Creative, going on a 3-win streak. So I mean, they're playing a win here, which is it produces some really high quality Overwatch gameplay here for the intermediate division. We really don't expect anything different from any of our divisions here, but Imperial Phoenix Quetzalcoatl has really brought a different caliber of gameplay to this season. At least for me, I've never seen anything quite like it in about a year and a half of casting or so, and it's always a pleasure to watch. You mentioned as well a really good point. It's just the capacity that all of these players have to have their own little contributions to this fight. I mean, I'm gonna paint you a picture here. Imagine playing main tank. Ooh, terrible, right? I don't want to play tank. It's an unfun role. All of the heroes, all the DPS heroes are overtuned. The tanks are undertuned. Can't mitigate enough damage. Can't create enough space, right? But let's just say you're playing. You're good old Jonathan Rooster Halo, John Conquering. You're playing main tank right there, and you have a peace of mind, the knowledge that Pleb is present in your backlines. That Pleb is paying close attention and making sure to land every single shot, every single bionade. And so you're able to just brawl it out in the choke. You're not looking for a dive, you're just looking to tickle down the Reinhardt, and ultimately you end up contributing to the build of the amplification matrix from Akirel, and then from there, with this peace of mind that John is able to play around, then they're able to have the clear decision making and say, look, here's when we want to go in. But until then, they trust. They know that Pleb is there healing. Because Pleb also knows that they don't have to worry about Gabe or Valerie. That's all on Phoenix. Phoenix has got that covered. As long as Pleb can keep the tanks alive, keep the people in the important positions alive. And that's exactly, I think that's exactly what we can expect to see from our support players as we head into Havana. I think that's the same kind of support gameplay. The highly enabling support gameplay. And man, what's more enabling than a good old fashioned Map Zen with a double shield composition here on defensive Havana. You're not looking for a close hold, you're looking for a long fight and an extended poke phase where you can get those ultimates online and get that high impact damage and value out of Valerie and Gabe on the double sniper. This is not going to be too fun here for Victorem.
No, it's going to be such a hard defense to push into, especially they really haven't been finding a lot of pressure onto Pleb or Phoenix. The support lineup, they really haven't. Now they have this double shield composition. They're walking into double snipers. It's gonna be really hard. You're gonna be looking at Corton on the Tracer and possibly Ness and Lepane to apply some pressure on this double shield composition. Can Victorem get some pressure done onto the lineup for the defense and finish this map on Havana? They are down 1 early in this series as they get on their way here on Havana, push the cart. It's just gonna be added, just one on the car, and Valerie gets the headshot on Akirel.
Oh, but a beautiful hook there from Lepane, dragging Bear from the high ground to the low ground, forcing the immortality field from Phoenix.
Yep, that's going to be a lot of pressure on the Hog. If he can get an early kill onto Pleb or Phoenix, sneak one through the shield, it could be really good. Instead, Gabe sneaks one through and gets Ness in the head with the bow and arrow. Gabe finds a second kill. Big hook coming in from LePink. That's going to take out Bendystraw. Ness switching over to Soldier 76. But Valerie gets the headshot added. These two DPS, Valerie and Gabe, full are insane for Quetzalcoatl. Gabe, are you kidding me? Gabe, the double kill right there to stagger the rest of the team for Victorem to regroup. Ethan, these two DPS are insane.
Oh yeah, and like I said, highly enabled as well. You've got Phoenix and Pleb on the Baptiste Zen, and those are two very competent supports, especially when played by two competent players as well. A rare sight, but not an unwelcome one, seeing Valerie with the infrared sights before Gabe, just moments before Gabe actually was able to build up the dragons. It shows you that Valerie on the Widowmaker is doing a lot, especially with the infrared sights. Gabe is able to utilize it to find Haley out early.
No, you can't. Oh man, you knew the sights are up.
Yeah.
Sonic arrows every single time he gets off the cooldown gauge, fire it to know exactly where everyone is. Haley just gets picked out, peeking around the corner. They have to play super safe, but they have to get an angle so they can actually heal the rest of the team. Valerie dangerously low. LePain uses the whole hog, but he's up on high ground. He needs to get some healing. Addis finds a kill onto Valerie. That's gonna be a start. Dragons coming in, and the nice pull, able to pull Addis right into the dragons. Gabe takes him out. Gabe finds a headshot onto LePain. It's either the support,
what?
And it's the picks it up a third kill. Gabe, you're kidding me. Gabe is being ridiculous on this Hanzo. He's already 40% to another dragon, and Gabe, can he be stopped?
Probably not. Here's an interesting thing as well. You've got a couple ultimates here for both teams. Quartron wants to find the stick onto Phoenix in particular, draw out the immortality field, because you know that Pleb has the Transcendence as well as Haley. Haley's probably going to use the Trans here if they weren't eliminated by the Flux.
Oh no, that's one you really want to be able to get out. Haley just gets eliminated by the initial Flux up, so they can't even use it. It's the tank slimes able to contribute to that team fight win. Ness gets a headshot on Valerie. The post bomb used. Dodged is Gabe. Trying to get out, trying to find a kill on Corton. Corton dangerously underneath. Gabe pressured down by Gabe, looking for it. Now the rest of the team has rejoined the fight. Up on the first corner, Gabe this cart pushing a little more, trying to get to point 8. They have the ultimates to do it. Double support ults. Here comes Haley with Transcendence to apply more pressure on the front line. Gabe, though, pressure the back line, takes out Corton. Now the Flux used by Addis, but the Trans by Pleb is there to keep everyone healthy and alive. Dragons zoning everyone onto the cart. Ness gets the kill onto Valerie, but Gabe strikes right back with the double kill. They make that 3 people the hat-trick for elimination, and it's a cleanup by Imperial Phoenix Quetzalcoatl, not allowing them to push the point A, and Victorem trying to find an opening, but it's these Imperial Phoenix Quetzalcoatl team, Ethan. They are looking deadly and definitely deserve to be the #1 team here in the intermediate playoffs.
Playing into some serious, I'm sorry, not Quetzalcoatl. Yeah, Quetzalcoatl definitely deserves that #1 spot. It's not just the fact that they play at a relatively high level, right? It's the fact that they run these compositions so incredibly well, and in this meta, I know that you've heard me talk about this before, Guthix. It's essentially you force the enemy team to play your game, to swap their heroes based on what you're running, and you come out with a victory pretty easily. You make the game a little less complicated after that tends to happen, and that's exactly the position that that Victorem is being forced into by Imperial Phoenix Quetzalcoatl. They're being, they end up on the Echo and the Cole Cassidy in response to the Pharmacy. They end up on the double shield because that's really the best way to counter the double shield. And now, finally, perhaps looking to seize a little bit more agency over this particular map. They're going to be looking to close hold with this rush-style composition here. the only discrepancy here being Ness on the Hanzo, but looking for picks, looking particularly to clip Gabe's wings, but they don't know quite yet that there's a Pharmacy ready to take to the skies.
No, and I was wondering if they were gonna stick with Game on the Burr. We saw do great job on the Paul to spam and find a target. Here is now on the fair once again, looking for some value. Gonna be playing close here. It's Valerie able to get the headshot onto Akirel. That's gonna be one that you really want back. If Baptiste gone, main for the flex support, not able to get any healing game. It doesn't matter who he plays, whether it's the Hanzo or the Pharah. Ethan, he's finding eliminations on every single hero.
It's one of those instances where you kind of wish hero bans were in the game, but it wouldn't really matter from one projectile hero to the next with Gabe. Whether it's Pharah or Hanzo, they're making things work. And once again, you're seeing changes from the enemy composition. Victorem now has Ness on the Soldier 76 and Quartron on the Tracer. You're coming up into potential last team fight territory as well. You need to stabilize here if you're Victorem, but how are you going to do that when you don't have any ults coming up online?
No, well, that's gonna be one though. Nice kill from the paint onto Valerie. Kate finds the Baptiste once again. That Baptiste needs. Oh, that Baptiste is at a terrible time. I understand that feeling. Akirel able to not find the life they need. Now it's Bendy Shaw popping the ultimate, and they just didn't have enough time to really build up those ultimates for Victorem. Barrage used by Gabe. Justice from above able to get some kills, and that's gonna do it. They just didn't have enough time, Victorem, to switch and pick up one team fight to start getting ahead in the ultimate economy. Imperial Phoenix Quetzalcoatl walking away with this map win on Havan, taking early lead in this series 2-0. Gabe with the play of the game. No one else better deserving. 1, 2, count 3, folks. Gabe being insane on the DPS side of things. 22 eliminations, 66% total kill percent for Quetzalcoatl. Man, Gabe is just insane. Am I right, Ethan?
Yeah, absolutely popping off. And the rest of their team with them as well. Like I said, a lot of enabling coming from Phoenix, I'm sorry, from Pleb, who was playing the Mercy in that map, from the poles that are being deployed by Bear, Bendy Straw's presence on the Sigma. So, like I said, it's not, or like we both said for Nepal, it's not even like it's just one particular person. It's the whole picture. It's the big picture coming together. You know, we all expect our DPS heroes, our DPS players to pick up kills exactly like that, right? This isn't Valorant where everything is free game, where you can be playing Sage or Skye and you can still come up with picks because you got a better gun than your opponents. This is the kind of stuff that we expect from our DPS players. So as a support player myself, I understand how important it is to give the DPS what they need in order to find their value, in order to accomplish those smaller tasks that lead to those bigger goals. And right now, the goal, the name of the game for Quetzalcoatl is pick up as many maps as we possibly can, call it a quick series, find that win on Havana, and then take us into Blizzard World.
Yes, Blizzard World for our hybrid style map will be our next one as we go to both these teams in the intermediate quarterfinals. They've gone the distance to get here, and we love seeing them compete here in UGC Season 16, staying up late on these nights, using lots of energy. Definitely Quetzalcoatl and Victorem using a lot of energy. And what better way to refuel with some high-protein noodles from Bite Ramen, which is fueling UGC Season 16 Overwatch. They are the high-protein noodle that does it all. If you'd like to save 10% off your order, go to shop.biteramen.com/UGC and use our promo code UGC at checkout to save 10% off your order. Again, that's shop.biteramen.com/UGC, promo code UGC to save 10% off your order. Quetzalcoatl, Imperial Phoenix stepping up here. 2-0, trying to close it out here on Blizzard World. And, well, we have Jonathan Rooster Halo coming back in here, Ethan. Somebody back in from Bears. Well, happy having them here on the tank line. Let's see if we play the Winston again. If they bring him in, it seems like that's the main tank that John Cochran does play. Is the Winston.
You know, I don't even know if they're bringing Mr. Jonathan back in just because they specialize in the strategies being run on this map. They want to see the Winston gameplay. They just want us to say his name here on the on the stream. They just want to hear two casters just kind of ignorantly say, "Haha, John Cochran secures 2 out of the fight. Haha, he engages." And well, that's exactly what the people get. You gotta give the people what they want. And when we're not getting content for Overwatch, well, this might as well be the content that we get. Maybe it's the content we deserve. John Cochran on the Winston, Bendy Straw and D.Va. You're running the same kind of. And you're running this same kind of dive composition, but it ultimately doesn't play like that. With Gabe on the Soldier 76, you are playing for ranged poke, but when this breaks out into an all-out brawl, you still end up on top if you're Quetzalcoatl.
Well, I mean, Gabe playing the 3rd different hero for us. We saw the value come out from Gabe onto the Hanzo, and also from the Pharah. Now playing a hit scan character. Yeah, well, I mean, you have the Helix rockets. Those are projectiles.
That counts.
Yeah, it counts for something. Counts for something. Now we have a Zarya double bubble composition coming out from Victorem. LePain playing the Zarya added on the Winston. Let's see if they can get it done here. If they can start the reverse sweep. Victorem on death's door and elimination for the intermediate quarterfinal. It's going to start off with John Cochran finding the opening pick onto LePain. Looking for more. Bendy Straw up on the high ground. Has to get out though. The rest of the team trying to regroup as Quarton gets Helix Rocket. See? Projectile.
There we go, projectile.
Gabe's still playing the projectile here with the
thrown out.
76.
You're not firing the pulse rifle. You're only shooting the Helix rocket. Well, actually, there is a pulse rifle kill onto Ada. This is gonna extend the reset period. I'll tell you right now, Guthix, I don't like the Zarya pick. I know that at this point you're just trying to help counter Bendy Straw and the D.Va. You're trying to give yourself an ultimate combo or a win condition. I just don't like Zarya because look, you'll see this every single time LePain expends their personal barrier. You're gonna see them rushed by both tanks here for Quetzalcoatl, and it's gonna be an instant fight win for the defense.
Well, there's not many people going in with Adit on the dive. Usually you have maybe Corton on the Tracer or Ness on the Echo going in on the dive with Adit just to apply a little more poke, a little more pressure, but they're just diving in right in the front line, getting no value, and now they're 2 minutes gone, and the ultimate economy is on the side of Quetzalcoatl. They could ult first here.
Yeah, it's pretty skewed. You're going to have to watch out for this bomb from Bendy Straw, as well as the pulse bomb from Valerie. That's a lot of explosive power. I don't anticipate the visor to come out until the fight actually breaks out on the objective, but you need to use the Valkyrie just to get yourself there.
Yeah, and now Ness dangerously low. They saw the ante. The call must come out from fled, and the pulse bomb looking for a kill. Doesn't get anything. Akirel gets a resurrection onto Ness. They're looking to turn the momentum here. Gonna be Echo copy. Ness gets the D.Va. Now he's looking for some value for the D.Va bomb. Graviton spot surge is used. LePain gets the 1, gets the 2 punch kill. But now the D.Va bomb from Ness gets no value whatsoever. Instead, Valerie and John Cochran try and swing it. Valerie gets double counted 3. Folks, this DPS lineup for Valerie and Gabe always seem to turn the tide. Ethan, when it's not Gabe, it's Valerie. And when it's not Valerie, it's Gabe. And then Sean Cochran sneaks in there, here and there too, with a primal range.
Exactly, and they're focusing the right targets as well. You saw that it was not it would have been a war of attrition if Haley and Akirel were allowed to live there. And now you have Victorem operating on the lower right here for the defenders for their lower left, just looking to make sure that they don't pigeonhole themselves into a position where they lose the supports early. They're going to be able to stage on the objective here, but again, they're playing into some ultimates as well.
Play into ultimates, and Benny-Shaw and Valerie don't even need the ultimate. Valerie can get it done alone. Benny-Shaw picks up the kill again. Gabe finds the Helix Rocket onto Ada. Gabe gets a double. He's looking for more. And the rest of the team, Quetzalcoatl walking in, catching Straggler. 15 seconds remaining. Gabe gets 3. 10 seconds remaining. Can anyone touch? I'm not sure. It has to be Corton on the Tracer. Has to be aggressive. He's walking in. He's trying to win the 1v1 against Valerie, but he needs to get onto the point first. Corton gets there, but can anyone touch? Lucio coming. Haley is just short. And 2 fall early, and Gabe cleaned up there. Not sure how that one would have turned out, but they won't even get a chance. Quetzalcoatl trying to close this one out early with the full hold. And Ethan, this one looks like it's about over.
It looks that way. There's still an opportunity to keep the series alive here, which is definitely what all of us in the booth and everyone in the lobby, well, I'm sorry, not everyone. Quetzalcoatl wants to wrap this one up quick. And but at the very least, Victorem wants to keep this series alive. If they can hold 33% of objective progress, then they can draw this map and send us into our next game mode. It's just going to be really, it's just going to be really hard. What you're seeing here from Quetzalcoatl is is a culmination of hours committed to the game, to learning it, to refining the strategies that have emerged as popular for the game's current meta, using heroes that are more or less powerful, but that are elevated when you pair them up with heroes synergizing well with them. Winston is arguably one of the best main tanks right now, and D.Va is pretty OP, honestly. And then you couple that with Gabe and Valerie's lethality, it's just hard to beat it. Now, talking about lethality, there's Ness on the Torbjorn and Cortron on the Echo.
Yes, the Torbjorn. I love it. Yes.
You might as well.
Yeah, might as well. Yep, might as well. Valerie gonna be playing the Symmetric Gabe now on the Widowmaker this time. See a bit of a switch coming out for DPS, so rejoin them shortly. Frenzy up there and teleporting. Valerie on the Tracer and Gabe on the Soldier 76 and Stack. All they need, 33%. These Quetzalcoatls walk away with the victory and move on to the intermediate semi-finals. Can they get it done here as both teams engage with Corton and will get the opening kill onto Pleb. No Ana for this fight. Phoenix might be looking for the resurrection, but it might not be safe. The rest does come out. Now they can re-engage here into this team fight. Corton trying to get some more pressure. LePain gets the mech. Corton keeping the hopes alive for Victorem. Gets the 1 kill on Valerie. Now Gabe stepping up, doing what he does best. And the Nano Boost Monkey coming in. John Cochrane gets melted down. That Torbjorn turn and the focus from LePain, it will delete them from existence, even with that Nano Boost.
Yeah, you're beginning to understand the system of operations here for... Oh, there's the bomb in the visor! What?
Oh, the bomb during the visor, but that's on the Torbjorn, gets the kill on the game. The multi-course here has zoning everyone off the point. Phoenix gets the resurrection kill, resurrection onto Gabe, but immediately taken out. Now the ultimate's coming out from Victorem, trying to keep their hopes alive. Added gets the 1 kill onto Valor, but Phoenix doing work on the Mercy. Gets kill onto the Baptiste. Resurrection brings Haley back into the fight. Corton 1 finds a focus beam kill onto Phoenix for 2. And there's still a Winston just behind them. He's all the way in the back line. Finally, Addis gets out. Ness gets killed late into the fight. We'll have to regroup here. Try get into the points. And once again, try cap this.
The series might not be over yet. Like I said, Victorem is beginning to understand how Quetzalcoatl wants to operate, and that fight wasn't good for anyone, but ultimately Victorem comes out on top. They deploy the Amplification Matrix, they were able to save and build for that fight, just to clear out a little space and buy themselves some time, but we're going to see a quick re-engagement from Quetzalcoatl.
Oh, Big Sleep coming out from IQ and the focus stop from Gabe. The sleep mid-air, Big Sleep from Fled, and that's it. A big momentum swing for Quetzalcoatl. It all started with the Big Sleep from Fled. The bomb above gets no value. 33% build up, and Imperial Phoenix Quetzalcoatl, #1 team in the Intermediate League playoffs, are going to be your victors for tonight's evening. Moving on to the semifinals, the picking up play of the game, most likely going to be the Graviton Surge. After we take a look here with the Nano Boost, 100% charge. And we all know what happened after that, though. Quetzalcoatl cleaning it up there, keeping their undefeated streak alive. Bendy Shaw, 14 kills streak. Top kill streak, 18 kills total. Nice play from them. But Quetzalcoatl will be your winners for tonight. And I don't think, without question or without doubt, Ethan, Gabe definitely deserves our MVP of this series.
Oh yeah, absolutely. For as much time in the sun as the tanks, the supports, and Valerie on the other DPS managed to accrue this series. However much they managed to accrue every series, honestly, that we get to see from Quetzalcoatl. Ultimately, it has to go to Gabe. I mentioned earlier, talking and praising the supports and their ability to provide those resources that DPS and all the rest of the team need to be able to work. But ultimately, it still is on the DPS heroes to make that happen. And so Gabe absolutely is has a special spot in our hearts and a special spot in this series as the MVP as well.
Yeah, we saw great big stuff coming out from Gabe. Lots of kills coming out from him, and we actually have the pleasure of having him here in the casting booth with the post-game interview. Gabe, MVP of this series, and congratulations to you, Imperial Phoenix Quetzalcoatl team, moving on into the semifinals for Intermediate League.
Thank you. Yeah, we're looking forward to our future games.
So, number one in the league, coming in undefeated, definitely the team to beat. And, well, it definitely shows tonight that you are all still the team to beat. I mean, we saw everyone from the side of Quetzalcoatl, Imperial Phoenix picking up kill after kill, but Gabe definitely MVP of the series for tonight. I gotta ask, you know, are you a projectile character for the DPS, or are you also a hit scam? Because we saw a lot coming out with that Soldier 76.
So I'm a little bit of everything. I play the Pharas, I play the Hanzos, I play the Soldiers and the Krees, depending on like what we're playing. So
yeah, of course, map dependent. We saw a lot of your fair play. I gotta ask, is Fair Mercy a composition that you do play a lot? Is Phoenix in a bit of Mercy jail there?
Sometimes, yeah, we do play a lot of Pharah, we do play a lot of Echo, and we do have Phoenix on the Mercy, but sometimes we have Sauce on the Zen and Brig, depending on the map. But the maps we played today certainly lean towards the Pharmacy.
Yeah, and it seems like a lot of teams haven't really figured out how to deal with that Fair Mercy. Is there any reason not to be playing the Fair Mercy if the teams can't deal with it? Or is that just something you guys are gonna stick with?
It really depends. But no, against at least tonight there was no reason to swap off the Pharmacy on the first few maps. It was it was working.
Yeah. Ethan and I always say if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
If it works.
Exactly.
if it works, don't fix it. So, moving in, still undefeated, and definitely a team to beat. Are there any teams on your radar that you guys are kind of keeping an eye out to see the competition?
To be honest, I'm more scared of Junkertown than other teams. But we've been putting a lot of work into our the comps we play, so a little more confident than in the past. Last time we played that.
Yeah.
There is a team. Yeah, there is
I love that
two
map.
teams. It's been harder for us, but no, there were two teams. I forgot their names. I'm really bad with names. That we are gonna watch out for. I don't know if they got eliminated or not, but I'll check. I'll check a little later.
Okay, so two teams on Imperial Phoenix Quetzalcoatl radar. Definitely prepare for those in some high scrims. I'm sure you guys will get plenty of practice during the week to keep up your skills. Gabe, before we send you off, is there anyone on the side of Imperial Phoenix Quetzalcoatl that you'd like to shout out, whether it's behind the scene or any of your teammates?
I'd like to give a shout out to Phoenix, our favorite Mercy, and the staff in Imperial Phoenix, especially Nurse, for being our manager.
Absolutely love the shout out to the behind the scenes for managers and Phoenix in the Mercy jail. Can't get it done without them, right, Gabe? As
Yeah.
resident Mercy player myself, so I know how it feels. Gabe, congratulations on the MVP. Thank you so much for joining us, and good luck to Imperial Phoenix Quetzalcoatl in the rest of your playoff run.
Oh, thank you, and thanks for the casting.
Our pleasure. Happy to do it. That was Gabe from Quetzalcoatl, Imperial Phoenix. Bring us the quick 3-0 victory, Ethan. Well, just like you predicted.
Yeah, and it's nothing against Victorem either. I mean, Victorem it consists of some pretty high-level players, as a lot of teams in the intermediate division all do. Ultimately, again, it's just the refinement of these strategies that ends up eliciting quite the admiration from myself for Quetzalcoatl. Victorem, the odds stacked against them for this series. They will be picking up this loss, and I think also, correct me if I'm wrong, but they're eliminated now from playoffs. Is that right?
Yes. The top 8 teams, they are gone. So
Yeah.
next week, we will be seeing who gets into the top 4 for the semifinals. Whoever loses there, we'll still have them play for 3rd and 4th to see who is our number 3rd. And after that, finals for the intermediate league. But next week on Friday, we should be bringing you rookie finals here on UGC. So the first finals, or actually 2 weeks. Sorry, we got a bit of a break. We have American Thanksgiving, so we won't be bringing you anything next week. Everyone can enjoy their time, spending it with family, staying safe out there. But after that, rookie finals, and then the following week, we bring you another finals match. But that is going to wrap it up here for us here in the casting booth for UGC. Ethan, pleasure casting with you, my friend, as always.
Oh yeah, we always we always have so much fun here in the booth, Guthix. And for all those who want to have fun with me, be sure to head over to twitter.com. I think is where the kids are hanging out, and give me a follow at LordThEthan, same as my little nameplate down there, LORD, and then THETHAN. You guys can stay up to date with all my casting gigs once I finally learn how to use it. I'm sorry, I am an old freaking man, my friend.
Ethan, you have to figure that out. You have to figure that out, my friend. You have to have something to follow.
It's so hip, man. I gotta be on the twitter.com, man.
You gotta do it, Ethan. I've been Guthix. You can follow me at my Twitter at Guthix Esports to keep up with all my casting gigs here at UGC and around the other leagues. That's gonna wrap it up here for us here in UGC Twitch. If you want to keep up with all of our gigs and streams, go follow at UGC League on Twitter, or give us a follow here on our Twitch channel to catch all of our notifications going live here for Overwatch. Thank you everyone for joining us, and have a great weekend, and have a great Thanksgiving in the US of A, and have a great night.